Want to see something really cool?
Wow, that's pretty cool. Did you know that you can use a Rubik's Cube to understand volume?
Really?
Well, here we have a Rubik's Cube in the formation of a square prism. What is so interesting about a Rubik's Cube is that we can see the layers in the prism. How many layers can you see?
1, 2, 3.
So this square prism has 3 layers, and all the little cubes that make up the prism are called cubic units. Now let's relate this to what we have already learnt. Can you remember using cubic units to measure the volume of a rectangular container?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I filled the container with cubes and counted the cubes.
Did you know there's a faster way to measuring the volume?
Really?
Well, let's take a look. Here is a rectangular prism. Can you see how all the sides in this cubic unit are 1 centimetre?
Yeah.
And you can see how all the cubes are the same. This means that we can calculate the volume of this rectangular prism in cubic centimetres. Now let's take this prism apart and see how we can calculate volume quickly using layers. When looking at the first layer, we can count the number of cubic centimetre cubes. How about you count them?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So what is the volume of the first layer of this rectangular prism?
12 cubic centimetres.
Perfect. So in order to work out the volume of this rectangular prism, we can count all the cubes separately, which will take some time, or we can add the layers together. Let's try that. What was the volume of the first layer again?
12 cubic centimetres.
And how many layers does this rectangular prism have?
5.
So using addition, I want you to add the layers and tell me the volume of this rectangular prism.
So we start with 12 for the first layer. So 12 plus 12 equals 24. 24 plus 12 equals 36. 36 plus 12 equals 48. And 48 plus 12 equals 60. That means the volume is 60 centimetres cubed.
You mean 60 cubic centimetres?
Oh yeah, 60 cubic centimetres.
But wait, there is another way.
Is it faster?
Yes, it is. We can multiply the layers to find the volume. Do you want to try?
Of course. The volume of the first layer was 12 cubic centimetres.
Well said.
There are 5 layers, so 12 times 5 equals 60. So the volume of this rectangular prism is 60 cubic centimetres. Wow, that was fast.
Great job. I think you could handle something a little harder. You can use the volume in the first layer and the volume of the rectangular prism to work out how many layers there are.
That's cool.
So what is the volume of the first layer?
3 cubes for the length and 2 cubes for the width. That's 6 cubic centimetres.
And what is the volume of the rectangular prism?
30 cubic centimetres.
Do you want to use addition or multiplication to work this out?
Multiplication.
Okay, off you go.
Starting with 6 for the first layer. Then 6 times 2 equals 12. 6 times 3 equals 18. 6 times 4 equals 24. And 6 times 5 equals 30. The answer is 5 layers.
Great job. Now let's go practice this in the classroom. But before you go, I know you like Rubik's Cubes and magic, so check this out.
That's cool.